Some home improvements charge you twice. Once when they go in, and then quietly, year after year, for as long as you own the house. The second invoice may arrive as extra cleaning, higher utility bills, difficult repairs, lost flexibility, or a system that only one company knows how to service. None of that appears in the beautiful photograph that sold the idea. So this is not a list of improvements that are always bad. A pool can be wonderful, a skylight can transform a dark room, new windows can solve real problems. The mistake is buying the dream before measuring the burden. For each of these 10 improvements, we will use the same field ledger, what it costs to install, run, maintain, adapt, and recover from when something fails. That is the bill a showroom rarely puts in front of you. The first expensive dream is a house full of new windows, purchased before anyone has proved the old windows are the real problem. Drafts can come from failed weather stripping, gaps around the frame, an unsealed attic, or pressure differences elsewhere in the house. Condensation can come from indoor humidity, cold glass, or poor air movement. A salesperson can replace the window and leave the cause untouched. Even Energy Star warns that new windows may not pay for themselves through energy savings alone. In some older homes, low emissivity storm windows can cost a fraction of full replacement while improving comfort and reducing heating and cooling use. Use the ledger in the right order. Diagnose the leak, repair what is sound, weather strip and air seal where appropriate. Replace damaged units or poor performers selectively. Whole house replacement makes sense when the frame's operation, durability, comfort, or other goals justify it. It should be the result of the diagnosis, not the diagnosis itself. The second dream is the enormous open plan. Kitchen, dining room, family room, and sometimes the old den, all turned into one impressive photograph. Removing a partition may be simple. Removing a load-bearing wall is structural work. It can introduce a beam, posts, foundations below those posts, rerouted wiring and ducts, permits, engineering, and repairs that spread into rooms you never meant to touch. Then comes the daily bill. Cooking noise travels. TV noise travels. Heating and cooling become harder to separate by room. There is nowhere to close a door when someone needs quiet, privacy, a home office, or a temporary bedroom. An open plan is not automatically wrong, but openness should be purchased deliberately. Before removing a wall, mark the activities the wall currently separates. Ask what will replace the lost storage, acoustic control, and flexibility. A wide opening, pocket doors, or a partial division may give you the light and connection without turning the entire floor into one irreversible room. The third dream is the professional-style kitchen. A powerful range, an enormous hood, more burners, more heat, and appliances sized for an evening you may host twice a year. The appliance is only the visible part. Cooking produces moisture and fine particles, no matter which fuel you use. The Environmental Protection Agency recommends a hood that vents outdoors. Larger exhaust fans can also depressurize a tight house, which may require planned makeup air and a professional check of nearby combustion equipment. That turns an appliance purchase into a ventilation project. Add the deeper cabinets, heavier equipment, electrical or gas work, replacement parts, filters, and surfaces that need constant cleaning, and the kitchen can begin serving the machine instead of the people. Start with the meals you actually cook, size the cooking surface for those meals, then design the hood, duct route, makeup air, clearances, power, and service access as one system. The best kitchen is not the one that looks most commercial. It is the one you can use comfortably every day without fighting heat, noise, smoke, or maintenance. The fourth dream is the hotel-style bathroom built around a deep soaking or jetted tub. It looks luxurious when it is empty and polished, but a large bath takes water that must be supplied, heated, and drained. Water heating is already one of the largest energy uses in a typical home. The bigger tub also asks for more floor space, more surface to clean, and in some designs, a high side that becomes less convenient over time. Meanwhile, the ordinary work of the room can be neglected. Good ventilation, a comfortable shower, safe footing, reachable controls, useful lighting, and solid blocking in the walls where support bars may someday be needed. If you love baths and will use one, keep it. Just do not let the showpiece consume the entire plan. Price the hot water capacity, ventilation, cleaning access, and long-term entry before choosing it. A quiet, well-ventilated bathroom with a generous curbless shower may feel less dramatic in a brochure and far more luxurious on an ordinary Tuesday. The fifth dream is a ceiling filled with skylights, chosen as though all daylight were free. A well-designed skylight can make a dark interior room feel alive, but every opening in the roof becomes part of the roof system. Product quality, flashing, slope, location, glazing, shading, orientation, and installation all affect heat gain, heat loss, condensation, glare, and water management. The same glass that brings winter light may bring too much summer heat in another climate. A poorly placed unit may light the wrong surface, fade furnishings, or create a shaft that is awkward to clean and finish. And when the roof is replaced, the skylight and its flashing enter that job too. Begin with the daylight problem, not the product. Sometimes a lighter interior, a borrowed light opening, a solar tube, better electric lighting, or a carefully placed vertical window solves it with less roof complexity. If a skylight remains the right answer, choose it as part of the roof and climate design, not as decoration added after the ceiling plan is finished. The sixth dream is turning an unfinished basement into a perfect theater, guest room, or family space before the lower level has proved that it can remain dry and healthy. Fresh carpet and wallboard can hide a problem for a while. They cannot solve water moving toward the foundation, moisture rising through a slab, condensation on cold surfaces, a dryer venting indoors, poor ventilation, or a plumbing leak. They can make the eventual repair harder to see and more expensive to reach. The Environmental Protection Agency recommends checking for moisture and testing for radon before a basement conversion. Radon mitigation is generally easier to include before the ceiling and walls are closed. The same is true for drainage, sump access, foundation cracks, combustion safety, and service access. Let the basement earn its finishes. Watch it through heavy rain and seasonal changes. Correct exterior drainage and moisture first. Test the air. Plan ventilation, egress, and mechanical access. Then choose materials that can tolerate the conditions that remain. A finished basement should be the last layer of a dry system, not the first layer hiding a wet one. The seventh dream is a whole home automation system that works beautifully only while one manufacturer, one app, one account, and one cloud service remain available. The lights, locks, shades, thermostat, cameras, and even appliances may all become dependent on software support. The National Institute of Standards and Technology has studied what happens when support ends. Connected devices can remain in homes after updates stop, leaving owners with security, privacy, and replacement problems they did not expect when the hardware was installed. The test is simple. What happens when the internet is down? What happens if the company closes? Can a normal switch still operate the light? Can a different technician service the system? Can one device be replaced without rebuilding the entire chain? Smart features are most durable when the essential house still works without them. Favor open standards, local control where practical, ordinary manual overrides, documented wiring, replaceable modules, and products with a clear support policy. A smart home should add convenience. It should not turn a permanent wall into a subscription to someone else's future decision. The eighth dream is the pool or ornamental water feature bought for the life you picture, rather than the life you actually live. The purchase price is only the first line. There is water lost through evaporation, cleaning, leaks and splashing, energy for pumps and heating, chemicals, covers, safety equipment, winterization in cold climates, and a maintenance routine that continues even during the weeks no one swims. The Environmental Protection Agency estimates that an uncovered 500-square-foot pool can lose roughly 12,000 to 31,000 gallons of water a year through evaporation, depending on climate, with more loss from heated pools. A solid cover can prevent most of that evaporation and sharply reduce heating loss, but only if it is actually used. Before building, count the realistic swimming months and the people who will use it. Price the cover, fencing, pump, heating, cleaning, insurance questions, and eventual resurfacing from the beginning. If the ledger still makes sense, enjoy it. If not, occasional access to someone else's pool may be the more luxurious choice. The ninth dream is the perfect lawn and ornamental landscape transplanted from a different climate. The yard may arrive with irrigation zones, thirsty plants, chemicals, mowing, pruning, leaf collection, seasonal replacement, and a calendar that does not care whether you're traveling or simply tired of managing it. The home improvement has become a second household living outdoors. Nationally, outdoor use accounts for about 30% of household water, and it can be far higher in hot, dry regions. The waste is not only the water plants need. Poorly maintained irrigation can lose water to wind, evaporation, runoff, broken heads, and the pavement beside the lawn. A resilient landscape begins with the site, local rainfall, soil, shade, slope, and plants suited to the region. Group plants by water need. Reduce turf where it serves no purpose. Use mulch, deep soil, efficient irrigation, and enough access to repair every valve and line. The goal is not a bare yard. It is a beautiful yard that can survive a missed week without sending you a distress signal. The 10th improvement is the most expensive because its bill may arrive years later. A renovation that removes the possibility of living on one level. It happens when a first-floor bedroom becomes part of the great room. The only full bathroom moves upstairs. Every entrance gains a step, or a beautiful new shower is built with a tall curb and no blocking behind the walls for future support. None of this looks costly on opening day. The cost appears after an injury, surgery, a change in mobility, or a parent who needs to stay with you. Then ordinary movement through the house can require another renovation made under pressure. AARP's aging-friendly guidance recommends preserving a full bathroom on the entry floor and a room that can become a bedroom in a multi-story home. That flexibility helps far more than older adults. It works for guests, children, temporary recovery, and anyone moving furniture or luggage through a no-step entrance. The wisest dream improvement gives your future self more choices, not fewer. Plan at least one usable entrance, one adaptable room, and one bathroom that can become easier to use without tearing it apart. The lesson is not to stop improving your home. It is to stop judging an improvement by installation day. Before you sign, read all 5 lines of the field ledger. Install, what else must change to make it work? Run, what will it consume every month? Maintain, what must be cleaned, inspected, or replaced? Adapt, will the house still fit a different season of life? Recover, if the product fails or the company disappears, can an ordinary professional put the house back into service? An improvement that survives those questions is probably worth serious consideration. One that depends on perfect weather, perfect mobility, constant software support, or maintenance you already know you will avoid, is warning you before it is built. Which dream improvement would you keep? And which one would you cross off the plan? Tell me in the comments. If this field guide helped you look past the showroom, subscribe to the Homeowner's Field Manual and leave a like.